Hey guys, all content discussed in this channel is due diligence gathered with aim at better understanding the nature of the current market in anticipation of the greatest squeeze in financial history. Let's dive in. Stocks plummeted today to close the week red. The S&P 500 fell 2.8%, Nasdaq lost 2.6% and the Dow Jones wiped out 980 points. The reason for this is that markets are uneasy about the growing likelihood for a more aggressive and hawkish Fed. As you know, Jerome Powell signaled that 50 basis point rates are on the table for May, and today was a reflection of the market's reaction to that. Yesterday, Melvin Capital, the hedge fund that was severely hurt by shorting GameStop, is said to be considering a plan to return all investors their capital so that they can then shut the hedge fund down at the end of June. The fund fell 21% at the first quarter and they are said to want to start a new fund on July 1st with the money in his investors decided to reinvest. Gabe Plotkin wants to keep the new fund at or below $5 billion in capital and plans to refocus on shorting stocks. Plotkin ended last year down 39% and since then, it has extended their losses 15% in January and dropped 2.8% more in February. They are a walking example of what being a life failure is, and of course they want to close the hedge fund down and begin anew, since who would want to give these clowns their money with such a trash reputation? GameStop CEO Matt Furlong sent a letter to stockholders. In it, he talked about how management strengthened their balance sheets over the past year, hired hundreds of individuals with technology backgrounds and refocused the organization around a singular mission to delight customers. Since last summer, they have been making investments to insert GameStop into the blockchain gaming and cryptocurrency worlds. For 2022, they will continue to make pragmatic investments to modernize their infrastructure, expand their addressable market and grow the customer base. I will talk about the proposed stock split more in detail on Sunday's video. Let's now talk about today. The Fed submitted over $1.765 trillion in reverse repo operations today. Dark pool trades for AMC accounted for 44% of the total volume today, while dark pool trades for GameStop accounted 43% of the total volume today. AMC had a larger amount of buy orders than sell orders, with GameStop also having a larger amount of buy orders than sell orders. AMC had a bearish day, losing over 1% for the day. The stock opened to a small run that took it from 16.90 to 17.60 before dipping down for most of the rest of the day. After finding strong support at 16.10, AMC began to bounce up, closing at 16.52, below the VWAP. As for what I think will happen next week, I will make a video on Sunday talking about that. GameStop had a bearish day, losing over 2% for the day. After a small run after markets opened, GameStop began retracing, galling down below 136 at one point. After this dip, GameStop began moving back up, closing at 138.22, below the VWAP. As for what I think will happen next week, I will make a video on Sunday talking about that. I highly encourage you guys to come over the Discord, as we just reached past 6,000 members. You will find tons of active traders talking about GameStop and AMC and other meme stocks and crypto in the markets. It is a very engaging atmosphere, and even more so if you are looking for a serious day trading group. Links will be down in the video description. Thank you again for being a part of this channel. I will continue striving for better content. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep on buying the dip and to the moon.